Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan and I'm gonna try and do something different today. Today is what I eat in a week. I guess this week is what I eat in a week. I saw this actually on a Chill Vegan's channel and I was like, this is hilarious, but also kind of enlightening because it's like a lot of food. And I'm not gonna do it vlog style. I'm just gonna like literally show the food that I'm eating and then I'll do voiceover. Here's what I eat in a week. And I'm gonna like eat normally. I'm just gonna record what I eat. I am not necessarily eating healthy. I'm probably not eating super balanced. I might not eat like my full meals in a day because sometimes that happens because I get busy. Okay, here's what I eat in a week. So we're starting off very healthily with some bun pia. This is like a Vietnamese dessert thing. It's like sweetened mung bean in the middle and it's like a weird flaky pastry. Typically there's like a sweetened egg yolk in the middle, but my aunt made these vegan for me, so they're vegan. And now I'm having some tofu. I had some really weird cravings this week. You'll see, I mean, obviously from the title you know why, but yeah, I basically put in some marinade saucy type things and then I covered it in cornstarch and a little bit of oil to, you know, make it crispy. Then you stir it up and you get this very delicious, very appealing tofu, and then I air fried it for about like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, basically until it's like crispy. And then I thought I would eat this entire bowl, but I actually ended up eating only half, so I put the other half in the fridge for later. But here I'm making some seitan. I'm experimenting with a lemongrass beef recipe. I don't have it quite perfected yet, so I don't have the recipe for you, but it's coming up soon, so just stay tuned. But yeah, I'm trying it out. I tasted it. This was much better than my first attempt at seitan. It was pretty good. Chocolate milk, because chocolate milk is delicious. I was craving like a very chocolatey snack. But yeah, so here I actually went to Bloomers with one of my friends. She just came back from England, so we were hanging out, having some food. So I had kimchi fries and a pulled jackfruit burger, both very delicious. Yum. And then to continue our hangs, we went to Yogurtys, which has these like vegan soft serve flavors. So this is chocolate and salted caramel. It was very delicious. You should go if you like soft serve. And then to end off the night, I had a piece of candy, and that was it. So this is Friday, and I'm starting off with a snack that I only ate because it was in front of me, and I was like, I want a fruit roll-up, and fruit roll-ups are vegan, so I ate that. And I also was feeling hungry but very busy, so I had a Cliff Bar, and now I'm very rushed and I'm making avocado toast because I was about to have like a meeting. So I just shoved a bunch of tomatoes on top, hastily mashed some avocado, added some everything bagel spice, nooch, and salt and pepper. And that was my delicious lunch. I was using rye bread, which usually isn't vegan, but I found one that didn't have any whey or milk powder in it, which was pretty dang cool. I was really excited about that. And now I'm having some vegan Cheetos. They're just basically the corn chip things. It's like the Cheetos without the cheese, which actually are pretty good. And here I'm having some like leftover soup that I had. I wasn't sure if it was still good, so I, gave a little sniff test. It smelled fine. This was like my little snack before I made the lemongrass beef stuff. So the day before I only made the seitan, and then this is the day that I actually cooked the lemongrass beef thing. Like I said, I'm still working on the recipe. It was okay. I didn't eat that much of it. So I went out for my friend's birthday, and then afterwards I was really tired, but I also really wanted these like chimney donut things. I don't know how to describe it other than it's like a donut pastry covered in sugar and then roasted over a spit, which is the most glorious thing ever. And the pastry is actually vegan, and then they have a vegan soft serve. They also sell like non-vegan soft serve, but I only really wanted the donut part. Eddie actually ate most of the ice cream because when I got home I was really craving this coffee ice cream, which was absolutely delicious. It's just so good. But yeah, now we're on to Saturday. I am making like lettuce wrap not tacos. I don't know. It's like rice lettuce wraps. They're like Korean, I guess, but like this is not authentic because I don't know anything about Korean cuisine really other than what I've seen in videos. But this is some like samjang. I'm making it out of like the fermented bean curd paste thing plus gochujang and then green onion. I think I added some, this is me switching to a bigger bowl because I underestimated how much I was gonna make. But yeah, so then I added some maple syrup, toasted sesame seeds because protein, and then added some freshly minced garlic. Now this is one clove, and look how gigantic, look how much garlic that is. Isn't that glorious? I freaking love it. Yeah, and I just mix this all together with a little bit of toasted sesame seed oil as well. I I washed some very buggy, dirty red leaf lettuce, but you know, I guess that means that it was tasty because bugs were eating it, right? But yeah, I just basically used the lemongrass beef thing that I had to eat up. And then I had a bunch of lettuce taco things. A couple hours later, I was like craving potatoes. I was actually gonna make these in the oven, but then I got too lazy to preheat the oven, so I decided to make them in the air fryer instead. I actually have a recipe for this on my blog if you want it. I'll link it down below for you guys, but basically I just stick it in the air fryer for about like 15 minutes and then it's delicious. If you guys want to know which air fryer I use, I'll link it down below, but basically I just picked the cheapest one that was on Amazon. But yeah, I'm having some sweet Ontario strawberries, and then by the time I was done, I was having some potato wedges with sriracha and ketchup. And then I was like really craving peach fritters, and because it was like 9 o'clock at night, I obviously couldn't go out and buy any, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my own. But because I don't have any paper towel, I'm trying to like reduce the amount of waste that I have. I stopped buying paper towel. There was nothing for me to like soak up the grease from the donuts, so they were like half grease, and then I made this like really bad jizzy drizzle. It was a hot mess. This is the day that I actually got my period, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, we were going to Buffalo to go do some groceries and visit a friend, and I was just feeling miserable. So I was trying to like quell my miserableness with a bunch of delicious snacks. So this is what we ate in the car. This is like follow your heart cheese. It was okay. And then we went to Amy's place, which was recommended by Russell from Roller Coaster Vegan. It's like a greasy spoon, and I think if I weren't like on day one of my period, I would have appreciated things a little bit more. But I was just in like so much pain, and I was like craving really like garbage food, but also feeling like crap. So I felt like I should probably eat a little healthier. So I got a salad, which was like kind of sad, and then these like sad curly fries. They were really disappointing. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite place, but everything was made better when I found these Nutter Butter bites from Target. They're adorable and so delicious, and we don't get these in Canada, so I was really pumped about that. And then I was like craving some like chocolate, some iron essentially, so I got the Midnight Mocha from Starbucks, made vegan, and it was actually super good. And by the time we got home, I wanted to eat something like sort of healthy, but not, I don't know. I made these like tacos that I got from the Very Good Butchers. They sent it to me from BC. And then I made a peach salsa to go with these tacos. So if you want my recipe for peach salsa, I actually have it on my blog already. I made them with like fish tacos. I actually made a video on that like a while ago. But anyway, this was the jackfruit taco stuff. It was actually pretty good. I added some Frank's Red Hot, and then I served it with peach salsa, some, I think, avocado, no, tomato, no, never mind, that was a different day. Anyway, just peach salsa and taco sauce and lime, and it was so delicious. I only ate 2 of these, and then Eddie ate 3, but it looked better for the presentation when I had them all together. Plus I was really lazy. But then we watched Ankle Spankin' and ate some tacos. It was pretty great. And then literally like 5 minutes later, I was still kind of hungry, but I really wanted sweets, so we had some of the Cookie Crisp cereal that I got from Buffalo, and it was glorious. And now we're on Monday. I went on kind of like a coffee bender. I made some Vietnamese coffee. It was absolutely delicious. I don't know if it was good for my period, but whatever. I made it. It was delicious. I made it iced coffee because iced coffee is way better than hot coffee. So my breakfasty, lunchy type thing, I think this was like 10:30. I had some of that leftover lemongrass seitan with the mother-in-law kimchi that was so good. And then for a snack later on, I had some dried pineapple from Trader Joe's, which was also from Buffalo. And then for my lunch, I wanted some beans, so I made some of the British style beans, which is like less sugar, and then I toasted some English muffins to go along with it because, I mean, beans and toast, right? Am I right? It's just so delicious. Like, look how tasty that is. And then I spread some delicious vegan butter on top of my English muffins because it just makes things taste better. Why wouldn't you do that? This was pretty good. This is like one of my go-tos when I'm really lazy. And then for my dinner, I had the rest of that leftover tofu that I air fried a couple days ago with some sesame seeds, air fried broccoli that I had in the freezer, and then sriracha, of course, and some more of that delicious kimchi. It's like so sour and delicious. Oh my God. I wish we had that in Canada. It's like honestly so good. And then for a dessert, I had some more of the Justin's, not more. I think this is the first time I opened it. But yeah, I had the Justin's peanut butter cups and then more Nutter Butters because why not? Now we're on to Tuesday, starting off with some water for that hydration. I'm making more Vietnamese coffee. I think I added too much condensed milk here because it was really sweet, but whatever, too late now. So again, I'm having the same breakfast that I had the day before, which is beans and toast. Actually, I think that was my lunch. Whatever, I was just finishing off that can. So making some Vietnamese coffee and making some English muffins. It's a good time. I had my supplements, lots of butter. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory because I literally just had this the day before. And then another like thing that we got from our little haul from the US, which I'll be doing a video soon, so you can watch it eventually. But yeah, more Justin's and more candy. And then I was heating up some leftover soup. This is my vegan chicken noodle soup with tofu instead of chickpeas. Sometimes I use like vegan chicken, sometimes I use tofu. Eddie prefers the tofu, so for that time I used tofu. And then I got these adorable oyster crackers that we got in the States, because I don't think we have these in Canada. I've never seen them here. But it was amazing, delicious. And of course I had some more Nutter Butters because I have a problem. But I mean, like every time I eat them I only have like a handful, so that thing was lasting me a long time. And then this is Wednesday, the last day, and I'm having more Vietnamese coffee. And then for my breakfast, I wasn't really that hungry, but I knew I needed to eat something, so I had some avocado toast with everything bagel spice. This was again on like the rye toast, and I had some nutritional yeast on top. It was great. It was very satisfying. And then I had some more Nutter Butters because, you know, period things. But yeah, and then I was still feeling snacky. I had some pipcorn. I think I've had this in a previous Vegan Cuts box, but it's like little itty bitty popcorn with a truffly flavor. It's pretty delicious. And then I was feeling like tacos. I also had bought cilantro for the peach salsa earlier that week, and I was like, I should probably use up this cilantro. So I made cilantro rice. This is the first time I actually ever made rice in a pot and not in my rice cooker. Spoiler alert, it was really delicious. So here I'm just like kind of toasting it in oil first to kind of get the rice tasting nuttier, because apparently that's delicious. And then I added garlic, and then I added water, and this was a lot scarier like in real life because it was like really aggressively bubbly because it was really hot, and I didn't expect the pot to be that hot, but I should have. So I'm chopping up some cilantro. This is about like half of the little bunch thing that I had. And then I added lime once the rice was cooked, stirred everything in. I also added some salt, and then you might have seen before I added some mushroom broth powder. This was effing delicious. Like, I'm gonna make that again. And now I'm making the taco filling, starting off with onion because onion makes everything taste better. And then I had like high expectations for my corn. I was gonna make like, you know, like that blackened corn or like the browned corn. But I got way too impatient because I kind of forgot about cooking it halfway through, so it just turned into just hot corn. But I'm using the chickpeas as my taco filling. I know you can keep the aquafaba from the can, but I just didn't because I already had some in the freezer, and yeah, I don't need all of it, okay? So I'm cooking up some garlic and onion as a base because it's delicious. How many times have I said delicious in this video? Way too many times. Chickpeas, taco seasoning. I just used the packet that came with my tortillas, so it was pretty good. I didn't heat up my tortillas. I probably should have, but I was too lazy and I was really hungry, so I started with some cilantro rice. Do people typically put that in tacos? I don't think so, but I just kind of felt it. I was like, I wanted a burrito, but I only had tortilla, like taco shells, so added some avocado, and then I added some of my hot corn, which I'm a little disappointed with it, but whatever. I added some chopped tomatoes from my friend's garden and some taco sauce, which also came with my tortilla set thing. So all in all, that was pretty dang delicious. A lot of effort, but it had a lot of leftovers, so Eddie took them for work, so that was handy. So this pretty much wraps up what I ate in a week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope my voiceover isn't super terrible, but this was pretty fun. It was kind of interesting showing you guys and seeing like what I actually eat in a week, especially during my period, which, why do I always film during my period? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe if you like this kind of content, and stay tuned for Eddie's What I Eat in a Day. I know that we meant to do it a lot earlier, but then Eddie forgot a bunch of times, so it's coming up soon. It was supposed to be for 20K, but since we're at 27K, let's just say it was for 25K. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a delicious day. Bye.